hear the word networking, they often think of awkward small talk or handing out their business cards. But academia networking is much more simpler and much more human. Academic networking is really about building professional relationships with people who share your research interests, values, or career goals. And the good news, you're probably already networking, you just don't call it that yet. So key thing is networking is not being fake. Networking is building relationships and sharing intellectual curiosities. So I'm going to give you some of my tips. First, let's think about why is academic networking matters. A strong academic network can help you build in ways your CV alone cannot. It can lead to research collaborations, conference invitations, recommendation letters, post-grad, or even job opportunities. And yes, emotional survival in grad school. Academia runs on people. Papers get read because someone recommends them. Opportunities appear because someone remembers you. Think for a moment. How do you hear about your current program or research opportunity? Chances are a person was involved. Next, let's talk about networking within your institution. So basically, start close to home. The easiest place to start networking is your own department. Faculty, post-grad, visiting scholars, or fellow grad students are all part of your academic ecosystem. Attend department talks, even outside of your niche. Ask one thoughtful question after a seminar. Introduce yourself to guest speakers. Join reading groups, writing groups, or methods workshops. For example, when you introduce yourself, say, "Hi, my name is blank. I am second year PhD student working on immigration policy. I really like how you frame institutional contracts." Something like that. Let's make something up, but make sure it's intentional. Now let's talk about networking at conferences. So we're going to talk about before, during, and after, because this is very crucial, each of these parts. So good networking starts before you arrive. Identify 5 to 10 people you would like to meet. Read their recent work, follow them on academic Twitter, or even on LinkedIn. Prepare a 30-second intro. And I can have a template below where you can just fill in the blanks. So basically introducing yourself, what year grad student you are, what you're working on, and all that good stuff. Now, during the conference, the best networking doesn't happen during panels. It happens in hallways, coffee lines. After the conference, this is extremely crucial. Networking doesn't count unless you follow up. So make sure you follow with an email, remind them who you are, reference your conversation, thank them. Now, this one's optional. Ask a small, respectful question. And remember, send this within 3 to 7 days. One thoughtful follow-up beats 20 rushed conversations. Now, my 4th tip is online academic networking. You do not have to travel or be an extrovert to build a strong academic network. I have a few platforms that are helpful, which is Google Scholar, Twitter, which is actually X. I don't know why I keep on calling it Twitter, but whatever. LinkedIn, academic Slack, Discord, mailing list, or a virtual workshop. So how to really network is to share papers with a short insight, ask genuine questions, comment thoughtfully on others' work, signal your interest clearly in the bio. This is an example you can use. Basically saying, "Thanks for sharing this paper. Your framework on informational institutions really helped me think through my own data." Something like that. Now, my 5th tip is to maintain your network. Networking isn't collecting contacts. It's maintaining relationships. Congratulate people on publications, share opportunities, check in once or twice a year. Be genuine with credit or kindness. The best networkers aren't the loudest. They're the most thoughtful. So those are it for my tips on how to build a strong academic network. And I want you to think of academic networking as planting seeds. You won't see results immediately, but over time, those relationships grow into collaborations, support systems, and even opportunities you cannot plan for. Start small, be curious, be kind, and remember, you belong in these academic spaces.